It's Morning Edition for NPR News. I'm Steve Inskeep.
And I'm Michelle Martin, and we like coffee.
Good morning. This is meteorologist Russ Murley with your WTJX local forecast for Friday, June 7th. Sunshine, a mix of some passing cloudiness at times, 89 to 93, but apparent temperatures over 100 locally, and a heat advisory is in effect. A few scattered clouds tonight, 78 to 82. Sunshine, partly sunny at times, 89 to 93 tomorrow. There may be an isolated shower, upper 70s tomorrow night. Sunshine, partly sunny at times on Sunday, 88 to 92 degrees. Explore the life and legacy of the famous singer Marian Anderson, who became an icon for the civil rights movement. That's tonight at 9 p.m. on American Masters. Marian Anderson, The Whole World in Her Hands, on WTJX TV, Channel 12.
WTJX 93.1, Charlotte Amalia, your NPR station in the Virgin Islands.
The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.
Good morning and happy Friday. Welcome to Analyze This. My name is Shaniqua Robinson and I am standing in today for the original host, Neville James. Neville, how you doing today? Hope you're enjoying yourself. And I have here with me the amazing and the talented Chantel Brown. Now, Chantel is the owner of Coat Beauty Salon, and you have basically a summer enrichment camp that is going to be happening. But first of all, I want you to introduce yourself. Tell the listeners who you are and what you do, what you've been doing all these years, and why you decided to come up with this amazing summer program.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm happy to be here. And I am Chantal Brown, like Shaniqua said. I am a cosmetologist who has been working for quite some time. I could say I have been doing hair since I was 10 and professionally since 2007 when I graduated from the C-Tech cosmetology program. So after I did the C-Tech program, I went on to Florida where I took another program because I am a what you call a full specialist. I do everything. I do hair, locks, nails, color, acrylic, anything you could think of, as long as it has to do with cosmetology, Shance does it. So that's where the name Shance of All Trades come from. And that's where Coat Salon comes from, because it's an acronym for Shance of All Trades. So I've basically been a proud Crucian in this community, doing my thing, building my clientele. I've worked for multiple stylists on the island, Spencer's, Maxine, just to name a few. And now I'm in my own era where I have my own salon and I'm trying to give back to the community but build the community as well. So my goal with my summer camp is to reach out to the youths.
Well, I am just sitting here beaming because I'm so excited and I'm happy for you. You mentioned Spencer's and Maxine. I'm like, that's old school. Like, that's my mother days. Like, I wasn't even doing my hair then. But if you were studying cosmetology from then and, being under the wings of people that were just like really amazing stylists here in the community, it says a lot for what you're planning to do. Yes. I'm glad. We have this thing where we tend to not pay it forward. We die with the torch in our hand, for lack of a better word, and yes. I commend you. And if you don't mind, how old are you? Give me an age range.
I am 35, proudly 35.
Okay. Young, aspiring entrepreneur, and you are still in the process of developing your own salon. However, you are finding the time to do both. You're multitasking. You're building yourself, your brand, and you're still giving back to the community, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I appreciate that so much. Can you tell us the time frame of your summer camp and what is expected?
So the summer camp starts July 1st and it ends on July 27th. It's a 4-week class, and it's basically cosmetology school with flair. So
Ooh, with what?
with flair.
Okay, a little
With
razzle
flair,
dazzle.
yes,
Okay.
just a little razzle dazzle. So what we're going to be focusing is on teaching the kids the foundation or the basic elements of cosmetology so that they can move forward with a skill or something that they want to work on in their future. So I'm giving them the foundation of hair, the foundation of nails. They're going to learn hair techniques. They're going to learn nail techniques. But what is closest to my heart is the character development element of the summer camp. So I have a bunch of amazing and also, strong, talented young people who have conquered their genre, and they're coming in to give backstories, presentations, and one of my guest speakers are Mrs. Robinson herself. So she's going to be coming in and giving customer service, guidance in her field that she's been in with socials and doing these things. We have Brittany Dawson. She is an amazing gynecologist, a young woman who has conquered her field. So she's opening her own practice.
Love
We
Brittany.
have, yes, Brittany Dawson. She's amazing. We have Ashley Ellis. She owns Yadi in St. Croix, the new Jamaican restaurant.
She's an amazing chef.
Oh my God, I love her food. It is awesome. So she's coming in to give her backstory and do a food presentation for the kids. And then we have Elle Nielsen. Shout out to Elle.
Elle is a legend,
A
dance legend.
A dancer, an artist, an academic. So she's also going to be coming in to give her backstory and give the kids a nice dance class. And what I want mostly is to build their minds. So one of the biggest parts of being a cosmetologist is the ability to make your own income. And then that comes with structure in order to actually grow. So I actually have a bank official coming in from Bank of St. Croix
Wow.
to give the kids some banking advice, how to open a bank account, how to build your finances, what is credit. These are things that are very important tools if you're going to be an entrepreneur, because you need to know how to manage your own money. You need to know how to deal with the public. You need to know all the things that you're going to be going through while you build your brand. So that's the foundation of my cosmetology camp.
Wow, Chantel. Wow. At, I would say, the tender age of 35, with all that you've accomplished and putting a camp together of this magnitude. It's not just a hair camp. You just come into lawn to do hair, nails. I saw you put out a schedule, and you have like morning affirmations.
Oh, yeah.
And like every morning you're going to prep their minds. And just by sitting here and listening to you explain the structure and how you have it situated, it is literally the character development and cosmetology camp.
Definitely.
That's the name of it. It's not a cosmetology camp.
No,
It's a
no.
character development and cosmetology camp.
cosmetology,
And I just have to give you your flowers while you're here, because
Thank you.
the banking part, I didn't even know about that. And I think that is imperative to teach our youth about the business aspect of it in its entirety. So we tend to, you have the talent, you have the gift, but do you have the mindset to manage
Correct.
the things that you have? So I commend you for that. And I feel like we need to do that in school too. We need to teach about credit. I didn't learn about credit until I moved away. Learned that the hard way, but we're
Same.
good now.
Same.
So like it's like you giving them a step forward, like a foot in the door. And I appreciate that, and I commend you for that.
Thank you.
And so what is the age range for your camp?
The age range is 9 to 16. This is our first edition. And I chose that age range because I started at 10. I started building my future at 10 years old. So I feel like that's the age group that I hold closest to my heart. So 9 to 16, that's the age range.
Okay.
That's the foundation.
And are you still accepting
I am
students?
definitely still accepting students. I have extended the registration timeline, but I would really like people to come in as soon as possible, because I literally have to go off island to get the tools and everything for these kids to build their kits and stuff like that, because I want them to get quality things, things that they can leave with after and continue practicing. So the sooner the better, but I do have 7 more spots available.
Okay, and how can someone sign up? How can they get in contact with you? What's that process?
You can come into Court Beauty Salon. We're located in 2B Mount Pleasant, Suite 2A. That's directly across from Quick Serve gas station and the market. So it's the Yellow Plaza. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the old Cash and Carry, but that's where I'm at. I'm in the old Cash and Carry building in the Yellow Plaza where Jane's Bridals, Miss Naturalista, all those amazing stores are. So you can come in, fill out your registration. The kit fees are $200, and that's considered your deposit. So once you come in, you fill out the registration, you pay your kit fee, your child is enrolled. You have by the end of the month to pay the tuition for the camp, which is a separate fee, and you're good to go. And then you can also call me. You can call me at 340-277-2032. And just let me know, Shant, are you there? I'm on my way. I would like to sign my kid up, and I will definitely get you set up.
And for those of you that may just be tuning in, I'm here with Miss Chantel Brown, professional hairstylist. What's your official title?
My official title is Chantel Brown, full specialist.
Okay,
cosmetologist.
full specialist. She is a 360 degrees
Yes, all-around
specialist. She's an
cosmetologist.
all-around cosmetologist, and she is presenting a character development and cosmetology camp. Now, as she mentioned earlier, it's not just about cosmetology, hair, nails, everything. It's about the character development aspect, which you are the most passionate about.
Definitely.
And this is from July 1st to the 27th.
Correct.
And I see here that it's from Monday to Thursday.
Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Oh, so they work full days.
We do have field trips, which are on Fridays, but I put them on Fridays because I don't want the fun factor to interfere with the education factor. So on our off days, we will be doing fun things like hiking with the Lassie Davis. We have a Jungle James Day. We have a cinema night. So rewards for our hard work during the week. Fridays we'll have fun things to do.
I love that. That's balance.
Yes.
We're teaching them balance from now.
Definitely.
So that is basically Monday through Thursday you work.
You work.
Friday you get into the weekend mood.
Exactly. We enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Okay. Is there any one that you would like to basically thank or that assisted you with this endeavor?
Honestly, I would like to thank my clients first and foremost, and my former cosmetology teacher, Miss Ellen Benjamin. This woman has never left my side since I graduated cosmetology school. She's always been there in the shadows in some way, helping me out. So she's definitely one of my biggest contributors to my cosmetology camp, as far as getting myself prepared, getting me students, helping me with the training program. So Miss Ellen Benjamin, I want to say thank you. Miss Ellen Benjamin Francois, I want to say thank you. And to my clients for just being there and believing in me and supporting me so that I can make this happen.
I love that. So I'm looking here, you put out a detailed schedule. So basically, the first day is an introduction day, intro to cosmetology, getting to know the class and staff, rules and expectations.
Correct.
Of course, you got to set the law and order.
Oh, yes, correct.
And then you have a guest speaker that first week. And then you have settling in and affirmations.
Right.
So from 9 to 12, you do class, which is hair, skin, nails, sanitation, etc.
Everything.
12 to 1 is lunch. 1 to 3 class continues, and then testing. So you're testing straight out the gate.
Oh, this is school. This is definitely school. This is not a camp where you come and you sit around and you have things to do, and you're learning in a salon setting. So not only are you getting the academic part of it, you're getting the actuality part of it. You're going to see me working on clients. We're going to be bringing in models. You're going to have the sinks, the dryers, the whole setup, the whole 9 yards, from the door to the chair, the service aspect of being a cosmetologist.
No, I love that. So they're in your salon, and you literally worked from the ground up to build that salon.
Yes.
And I am definitely proud to see that you have worked under the wings of a lot of great cosmetologists, and now you are a great cosmetologist
Yes.
yourself. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Make sure to clap for yourself too, because you're
thank
doing a
you.
great job.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
know you have your daughter here with you. That she's in training now.
Oh, yes.
So she's working too. She's starting out,
yes.
and so she's gonna be a part of the camp as well.
Definitely. She's going to be a student in the camp. But also, as my daughter, she has a lot more of a role to play. So she's definitely going to be there learning and growing with everyone else.
No problem. And one more time, is there a Facebook page that people can reach you on Facebook? Is there? I'm just trying to make sure that we give our listeners the ability to contact you. So give me your numbers, your emails, your Facebook page. They need everything and every way. Again, this is for young ladies and young men,
Young ladies and young men.
ages 9 through
9
16.
to 16.
What if
yes.
you 8 and you're a little talented?
You know what? I have been getting that question, and honestly, it's all about ability and ability to control themselves. So if you have a strong-minded 8-year-old who can cooperate, listen, follow directions, bring them. The younger the mind, the better. You know, our brains are like sponges at that age, so they can absorb as much information as possible.
Definitely. Can you know some kids are advanced? We have
Yes.
children that are just like
Definitely,
They're
and,
very
and bring
advanced.
them. Bring
okay.
them.
And what about a 17-year-old?
Definitely same thing. If you are 17, I will even push it as far as 18. If you are 17 or 18 and you want an opportunity to grow in a field that you love, you are more than welcome.
And then the camp is $300.
Yeah, $300 tuition, and you have by the end of June to pay that off. But what is most important is a $200 deposit for the kids, because we need those kids to start.
Okay.
You know, I want them to have the tools they need to work with.
Awesome. And then they walk with their lunch.
They do walk with lunch. I have been working on some sponsorships. I haven't had anyone get back to me yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to see what the community can do for us. And so once I get through with those sponsorships, lunch will be available. Parents will be notified, but I will be providing breakfast.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I don't think I've ever been to a camp that provided breakfast.
Oh, definitely. You
Yeah,
gotta
well, I
start
mean-
your day, you know, pumped and ready, energized. So I do believe in breakfast. I'm a breakfast eater.
But Chantel, I'm gonna have to continue to mention that you are young, you're an aspiring leader, you're an entrepreneur, you are just someone in your field that you are giving back. You know, it's important to be able to balance those things, to be able to balance
It is.
being an entrepreneur and succeeding in your own right, and then turning around in the same breath, because your salon is not completed
No,
yet.
it is not. No, it is.
You are still building your brand.
Still building,
You are
still
still building your salon. You are working on you, building your daughter's future, but you are
Definitely.
still paying it forward.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things I want to teach in my camp. What growth is. Growth is the ability to grow yourself while growing others. You cannot just continue to take from the universe. You definitely have to give back. And in my giving back, I have gained so much. You know, in my giving back, I have networked with people. I have met people who've had advice for me, who've helped me push. So it's not so much I'm taking away from myself, I'm adding to myself. So the growth is definitely a very important element. And in order to do that, I have to give back. I have to give back to my community.
I love that. I love that. Again, I have the owner of Coat Beauty Salons.
Yes.
Chance of all trades,
Yes, ma'am.
literally all
Yes,
trades. We
all
do
trades.
hair, nails, toes, everything you can think of in the beauty industry. You got it covered with her character development and cosmetology camp, July 1st to the 27th, ages 9 through 16. If you're 8 and you're bad, you're 17 and you're bad, she's gonna take you. Even if
Come
you're
on
18,
down.
she'll
Come
take
on
you.
in.
You can contact her at 340-277-2032 for more information. And she is ready. She's ready for you guys to give her a call. If you know someone that knows someone that knows someone that may be interested, even if they're not interested per se, or they're not showing an interest in that and you want to know, you just never know. Sometimes
Correct.
you have to place children or youth in that setting to see if that's something they gravitate to.
Definitely.
But especially if they are showing interest in that this is the perfect opportunity. You said you went to CTEC, right?
I did. I'm
Okay.
a proud graduate of the CTEC program.
So that is high school. What grade was that?
That was 10th grade to 12th grade.
Okay,
Yeah.
10th through 12th grade. So we're going to hold that thought. We're going to go on a short break. And when we get back, we're going to talk about your education process and how you are going to aid them moving forward at that tender age.
Awesome.
Good morning and welcome to Analyze This. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am Shaniqua Robinson. I am hosting today for Neville James, and I am here with the amazing and talented Chantel Brown, the owner of Chance of All Trades Coat Salon. And we are here discussing her character development and cosmetology camp for 2024. For those of you just tuning in, it's going to be from July 1st to July 27th. And she is welcoming students from ages 9 through 16. If you're 8 and you're a little advanced, she would definitely do a little skill test and then you can enter. If you're 17, 18, she's definitely willing to accept you. Chantel is a young, aspiring entrepreneur that is literally in the process of developing her own salon. But in that same breath, she is giving back to the community. She has an amazing set of guest speakers that she mentioned, myself, Elle Nielsen, Brittany Dawson, Ashley Ellis, and a Bank of Sinquare representative that will be helping her to mold the next generation of business-oriented cosmetologists and specialists. Because you might have someone that said, you know what, Chantel, I want to be just like you, Mrs. Brown. I don't want to just do hair. I want to do a little bit of everything. So I want to, welcome you back to this part of the segment. We were discussing previously your academic journey, and you said you attended CTEC.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit more about that, your background. How did you get into, you said you've been doing this since you were 10
years old.
10 years old is when you decided, like, this is what I wanted to do.
Yes.
How did you get to that point? Like what?
Well, actually, at 10, I didn't decide. At 10, I just knew I had a skill because I grew up in an entrepreneurial family, and in my family, business was always the thing. My dad always pushed us to be self-thinkers and independent. So what I did was I realized that I had a skill that people wanted me to use on them and stuff like that. So I saw the lucrativeness in it, and it was something that I love to do. And I realized, wait, I could make money doing what I love. This is amazing. So I've been running with it ever since. And I've had my ups and downs, trying to run away from my craft when things get a little sticky, but that's all part of the journey. And I've given in, and here I am. And I did the CTEC program under Miss Benjamin Francois, and that was amazing. That was one of the most memorable parts of my journey, is my time in CTEC, because that's where I got my foundation. That's where I established my mind in cosmetology as far as the academic foundation and building my abilities physically. And then after I finished CTEC, I wanted more. I got a great foundation there, but my brain has a tendency of always looking for more information, and I gave into that feeling, and I moved on to Manhattan Hairstyling Academy. I did that in Florida, and I got my license in both St. Croix and in Florida.
Period.
So I did that because I wanted the whole world aspect. I know St. Croix is not the whole world, and to see what else is out there is one of the bigger parts of the learning element. You have to be open to different cultures, different aspects, so that you can grow completely, And then after Florida, I came back home because I really wanted to establish myself here. I really wanted to build a foundation here. I wanted to be where my family is. So I came back here and I just started working. I worked for anyone who would take me and anyone who I admired. I went to them for work. When I admire your work and your work ethic, I wanted to work with you. So I did that at Maxine, where I spent most of my tenure as a working cosmetologist with Maxine Hart. I did Spencer's. I did Spencer's during my CTEC School to Work studies. So he's part of my foundation as well. I even worked for Madi. I don't remember her full name, God forgive me, but Madi was one of she taught me how to deal with different types of hair. So, St. Croix is a melting pot of cultures, and we have a lot of Hispanics, Santo Domingans, and stuff like that. So I was able to tap into their culture as far as her teaching me how to do blowouts, color,
and the natural hairs.
And exactly. So all of them fused together. All of the different aspects fused together. I even did worked at a nail tech salon, a fully just nail shop in Florida. I worked there for about 6 months. And that's why I really honed my nail skills. So I kind of had an all around aspect, and then now I'm here doing my own thing.
I love that. You know what why I think when you and I connect so much, knowledge is power.
Yes.
Knowledge is power.
Yes.
And once you're educated and you educate yourself and your field, what I loved about the statement that you made is that you're always growing. You're always learning. You're always willing to learn. I tell people, I love school. They'll be like, you like school? I'm like, yeah, I like school. Nobody could take that away from you. It don't matter what you have going on. It doesn't matter. Knowledge is definitely
It's
power.
definitely a superpower.
And what I love about you, Chantel, is that you're taking the knowledge that you have and you're passing it along.
Ah, yes.
You're passing it along. You're passing it along with this summer camp, this character development and cosmetology camp.
Yes.
I can't get over the fact that you put character development before cosmetology.
Yes.
Like literally, you are a cosmetologist, like a all-rounded. But for you, based on your experience in life, you know the importance of your character.
Definitely.
Yes, you may have the skill. Yes, you may be able to do A, B, and C, but without that character and without knowing how to manage that,
Oh, yeah.
you can throw your talent away.
Away, or you can't even start, because the one of the most important mental factors is the ability to begin. If you do not begin, you will never get to the middle or the end. And you have to start. You have to start somewhere, and starting is very important. So unless you put yourself out there, you'll get nowhere. So you have to have that mental standard.
So just to dive in a little deeper into the camp. So we have hair braiding, styling, natural hair care. The natural hair is a big thing. You know,
Oh, yeah.
everybody getting rid of the perm. They getting rid of that and they going natural. And being natural is not easy.
It is not.
I like to tell people it's not for the weak. They're like,
At
yeah,
all.
your hair is natural. I'm like, I've never had a perm, like ever. It is, I always come like, braid my hair, please, before I cut it.
Yes,
I'm gonna cut it.
yes.
It's a lot of work.
Yes.
So giving them that ability and that knowledge from such a young age, I think that's amazing. You have coloring and a color wheel. So you're gonna teach them coloring as well.
Oh, yes. And that's one of the fun factors for me. Color is such a amazing element. So to understand it and to be able to change someone's appearance in its entirety, like I call them transformations. So that's going to be a fun aspect of camp.
Okay. And then, of course, you know what's so crazy? You say, we're going to hike with Olassie Davis. And I was like, the other day I told someone, I said, when I was in elementary, Claudio Marcos School, we did hikes with Olassie Davis. Like that was a yearly thing. And he would teach us of the different bushes and trees and herbs and this and that. There's sometimes I pass a tree and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a tourist tree. It's shut in. Olassie Davis teach me that. And I'm like, I'm 36. And I remember that from like,
Yep,
25
same.
years ago, so to bring him back and just give the younger generation that ability,
yes.
that is a gem.
That is a
if
gem.
you know, you know.
If
you
you
know,
know, you
Olassie
know, it's
David
right.
hike is a classic.
Oh, yes.
So I'm happy to see that you have that a part of your curriculum. Jungle James, Jungle James, they're up and coming. I love what they do for the community. They have the pets, the animals. Like
Yep.
you really went into a whole, we're going to do this, but then the reward is even just as good.
That's great, yes.
So extensions. When you say extensions, elaborate a little bit on the extension aspect.
So our culture, and I won't even just say the Black community, all of us, all the colors, all the races, we wear extensions.
Correct.
I have an extensions right now.
Correct.
And it's a big part of the fashion industry, the beauty industry, and I would love to be able to teach them how to manipulate and how to make it work for them and their clients. I rarely go out my house without having braids in because I have natural hair, and natural hair is a lot of work. And for a busy woman like me, I do not have time to fight that good fight every day. So I wear extensions.
So you say extensions. Extensions is also braids. Is it-
Braiding,
okay.
weaving, even wigs, even lashes. All of those are different types of extensions. So I will be giving them a course on how to incorporate these into your skill set.
Well, I see that extension is a whole week.
Oh,
So
yes.
we get into the extension part.
And if you think about it, extensions makes up at least 60% of the beauty industry, sometimes more. So it's a big room to make a lot of money. And I want to teach them that.
Okay, I love that. I love that for them. And then you have nails. You're teaching nails as well too.
So they will be learning nails, acrylic nails, how to add extensions with nails. You know, extensions are the thing. So I will be giving them the full 360 of what is possible. So nails as well, yes.
And then I see you have awards and hair show presentation.
Yes.
What is this hair show? Dive into that a little bit. So after you develop their character and you teach them what they need to know in order to be, to get the ball rolling in the cosmetology field, what are they going to be required to do for this hair show? What to expect?
So the hair show is them displaying all that they learned, and it's a way for them to show the community what they've learned, what character development and cosmetology camp breeds. They're going to be given essays. I'm going to have them write essays so that they can describe everything they've learned mentally as far as the guest speakers, what they've learned in class, and then we'll have physical displays for the parents and the families who come out to see what they have learned, and they'll get to showcase their work, showcase everything they've learned.
So when you say hair show, everyone, when you hear hair show, you think of, well, it says show presentation. But like hair show is like a competition, So is it like a little, we can make it a little
I
fun?
mean,
Like
we're still developing the lineup for the hair show, so anything is possible. I'm open to creative aspects, so definitely a little hair competition, a little
never hurt
challenge.
nobody. I like a little
let's
challenge.
do. And then talking about challenges, one of the things I want to be able to do is reward the kids for pushing themselves, and I want to start a GoFundMe for the camp. So when camp begins, I'm going to start a GoFundMe, because what I would really like to do is to expose them to things. And every year, Browner Brothers has one of the biggest Black-owned hair shows in the world. And I would love to be able to take my top students with me, because I go. So when I go this year, next year, I want to be able to take my top students. So I'm asking the community for a little support so that we can make that happen for our top awarded student.
So when is this? When is this hair show? When is it normally?
The Browner Brothers hair show is usually in February.
Okay.
Around February.
So you're
time.
aiming for February 2025.
Yes. February 2025, my top graded student from Character Development Cosmetology Camp 2024 will be headed over with me to the Browner Brothers hair show with the community's help, of course. So that's one of the goals I would like to hit this year for camp.
Okay, I love that. So July 1st, February, January. I'm already, you send me to 2025. I gotta come back. So July 1st to the 27th, the registration for this camp has been opened.
It is open.
Okay, so
It's
still
ongoing,
accepting.
yes. But I'm urging sooner than later, because I do have to travel. I want to take the last week of this month to travel, to go away and get the kids situated with their things. So if you can meet me sometime between now and next week, so I could start placing those orders for their kits, that would be awesome.
And when we say kids, this is the Coat Beauty Salon Character Development and Cosmetology Camp, July 1st to the 27th, ages 9 through 16, Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday.
Working hard Monday to Thursday, but on Friday is the fun day.
We do fun things.
Okay, so we got something to look forward to. You are providing breakfast.
I am providing breakfast.
As of right now, you have to walk with your lunch, but if that change, that is subject to change.
Definitely let you know.
Okay. And then we have the camp fee, the nail and hair kits, and when they're finished with that, that's theirs to keep.
Definitely theirs to keep. And they get a workbook. So I'm using my textbooks from my cosmetology programs, and I'm creating them their own textbooks and workbooks to go home with. So even after camp, they can look back, they can study, they can continue to learn.
Okay. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So 4 weeks of camp.
4 weeks of camp.
4 weeks of camp. Is there anyone that you would like to shout out? Anyone that you would like to thank on this journey? I know it's a lot of work. You've done, but you are doing a lot of the legwork yourself.
Yes.
And when you're doing something for the first time, that's normally the case.
Right.
But I pray that once you get the ball rolling, that it's just an easier transition for you year after year after year. This is amazing. I'm always going to support you and this endeavor, because I love the act of it. I love the thought of it. I love your story from beginning to end. I love that you're paying it forward. So is there any students that have already registered, like you want to tell them what to expect, or like anyone that you would just like to say thank you to?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank, like I said, Miss Ellen Benjamin Francois.
That's your girl.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my cosmetology teacher. She started me on this journey. I also want to thank the parents who have came in and registered their kids and got them ready. I really appreciate you guys taking a chance on this, and it means so much to me that you're willing to give me your young minds to mold. I want to thank my guest speakers who are going to be coming in and taking part in giving back with me to these students, imparting knowledge. So we have the lovable Shaniqua Robinson. She's definitely going to be one of my guest speakers. We have Brittany Dawson, another one. We have Ashley Ellis and Elle Nielsen, and our Banca St. Croix representative. I want to say thank you guys so much for being a part of this experience. And to the kids coming in and all who will be registering after today, I want to say look forward to being great. Look forward to gaining abilities. Look forward to a bright future, because that is what I'm teaching you. I'm giving you the recipe to a bright and prosperous future where you will be in control of your own life. You know, being in control of your income is literally being control of your own life. So I am giving you the keys to freedom. So look forward to that.
I love that. I love that. Financial freedom.
Financial freedom.
Again, I'm here with Chantel Brown for Coat Beauty Salon, discussing her character development and cosmetology camp for 2024. Chantel, I want to humbly thank you for being a guest with me today. I know when I called you initially, you was like, oh no, absolutely not. I can't do that. And I was like, what do you mean you can't do this? You were literally the guest speaker at the CTEC graduation this year. Mm-hmm. You know, you speak so well. You're so eloquent. You're passionate. So I'm like, there's no question. There's nothing that I can potentially ask you that you won't be able to answer.
Right. No, you're definitely a supporter. Definitely.
So I'm happy that you took this leap, and you're continuing to take leaps. What do you say? The first thing you have to do is start.
You have to start.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just happy to see your growth and to see that you're starting and you're going to continue moving and growing. Yes. And I just want to humbly thank you for joining me today on Analyze This, bringing your lovely daughter who is getting to see you in action in your glee firsthand. Again, Coat Beauty Salon, Character Development and Cosmetology Camp, July 1st to the 27th. Reach out to Miss Chantel Brown at 340-277-2032. Chantel, I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to take another break. Good morning and welcome back to Analyze This on 93.1 FM. My name is Shaniqua Robinson and I am filling in for Mr. Neville James today. And I have on the line with me Mr. Ian Turnbull for the Division of Festival. Ian, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, Ian. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I am great. Thanks for asking. How you doing today?
I'm well.
I would first of all like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule because I know you're super busy. And it was, I call you and I'm like, Ian, please. I know St. John is coming up. We need a little insight, a little information on what's happening over there in St. John. So first of all, this is the 70th celebration in St. John, right?
This is their 70th celebration. Yes, correct.
Okay, so it's a big anniversary year. So can you tell us a little bit about the festivities? What should we expect this upcoming festival?
Yeah. So what you have is you have the 70th celebration that kicks off. This weekend actually kicks off with Panorama, and this year we're pretty much promoting a theme of 70 years of culture galore and class galore for St. John Celebration 2024. That is the theme. In St. John, the committee comes up with their own theme and they put that together some time back. We've been working with them on the back end. We've been working on the back end for, I would say, since January, maybe even earlier than that, more like November. Yeah, just putting things together and getting ready for the activities that are to come. Like I said, again, this Saturday, 4 p.m. in Cruz Bay, you have Panorama. You have about 6 to 7 steel pan groups that will be, doing their thing, showing, that cultural component of playing pan. I know a lot of kids grew up, playing steel pan around here with the various groups, Rising Stars and so forth. St. John has the Pan Dragons. So they have their own little local group there as well. So they'll be right there as you come off of the ferry dock. You'll actually get to take in some the cool sounds of some steel pan music. Of course, we recommend that you come there early. Come over probably on the 3:30, so that you can make sure that you're there on time. Then on Sunday, June 16th, they have the St. John Princess and Junior Miss show. And that will be taking place at the St. John BMV parking lot at 5 p.m. It is a ticketed event. Tickets actually will be going into the stores today. We're going to be putting them out in the outlets today. But you can get your tickets at the door at the event. And the ticket price won't change. So, even if you don't get your tickets at the outlet, you can be sure to come. Limited tickets will be at the door, though. So, we have 2 princess contestants, 2 junior miss contestants, as well as 1 prince. So the prince, he got lucky this year because somebody kind of dropped out. But nonetheless, Mr. Tajari Moses will be the prince for this year, and then we're going to see who's going to win between the two princesses and the two and our 2 junior miss. And I'll give you the names for our princess contestants. We have Alicia Pepin. She's contestant number 1. And then for contestant number 2, we have Sarai Lawrence. She's contestant number 2.
Okay.
In the junior miss category, we have Jean Delis.
Listen, don't butcher them children name,
Yeah,
you know how it is with their names and pageants. You got to get right.
Yeah. Jean Delis Santana. She's contestant number 1 in the junior miss category. And then they have Dianasia Hill. She's contestant number 2. And like I said again, Tajari Moses is our prince for the year. So, it's going to be a great show. They're excited. A lot of people have been, St. John, they support, man. I have to give it to them. Their sponsors, their entities, different companies are supporting these kids. Like
I love
I've never
that.
seen so much sponsorship came in for a pageant since I've been in the job. Other than St. John.
So St. John is the wave to pageantry then?
St. John is the wave.
What?
Yeah, I gotta give them that.
Wow.
The people step up and they support. So
I love
big
that.
big kudos to Love City on that. Then on Saturday, June 22nd, we have the St. John Queen pageant, and that kicks off at 7 p.m. Again, that's going to be at the BMV, St. John BMV parking lot, and that kicks off at 7 p.m. We have two contestants for that show. They're ready as well. I'm going to give you their names. Contestant number 1 is Janaya Schiabro. That's Janaya Schiabro. And then we have contestant number 2, Shernaya Freeman. Shernaya Freeman. So that's contestant number 1 and contestant number 2. That show kicks off at 7 p.m. Again, tickets will be in the outlets in St. John. You have Chelsea Drugstore and Nella's Lounge. And then in St. Thomas, we'll have VI Bridal and Tuxedo, Soul to Soul, and Fashion Soul. So those tickets will be actually going in the outlets today. So if you don't get them today, make sure you go and pick them up tomorrow. And again, that's going to be a great, great show. And then on the 23rd of June, you have, they go straight into Coronation in St. John.
Oh, they don't
have
play.
A Coronation the next day at Food Fair. So Food Fair and Coronation is all in one. And so they'll be, you know, the ground starts running basically from from the 8th, it goes into, it kicks into there, but on the 22nd, after that last pageant, 23rd, that's it, down the road. They don't even waste any time. And so, yeah, we're really excited about their 2 pageants. Again, their people have came out in a big way to support all their activities, and so we're looking forward to those 2 shows. And then, like I said again, the Food Fair and Coronation is on the 23rd. That happens at Franklin A. Powell. So essentially, you come after that,
and you're right there,
and you're there. Wow. Yeah, you have about, last count, about 46, 47 vendors.
Wow.
Food fair vendors. There's also the boat race on that day as well. Boat race kicks off at 3 p.m. and the food fair, the official program starts at 1 p.m. But of course, vendors will be down there, you know, from 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning, already doing their thing. Then on Friday, June 28th, there is a children's village. That's at the National Park parking lot. That's at 6 p.m. And then, of course, you have the village grand opening at 6 p.m. as well at the Cruise Bay parking lot. And this year, you know, we're honoring Miss Gwen Dagu. It's Dagouville, in honor of, you know, she's a long time, you know, cook, you know, culinary, you know, steward here in the community, ambassador here in the community out in St. John. And so we're going to be giving her kudos and paying her homage for all of the support and the energy that she's put into St. John Festival throughout the years. And then we have a slight change. We know that on our schedule originally we had Juve on the 2nd. We heard some of the cries from the people. We got back with, you know, Government House and everything, and so we were shifting Juve from the 2nd to the 3rd. So people, there will be a holiday. That day will be a day off.
What?
So people will be able to take advantage of. So if you're in St. Croix, you could come over. If you're in Tatola, you could come over. If you're in St. Thomas, you could come over to Juve, and you don't have to take any of your own time. You'll be able to.
I love that for us. I love that for us. Thank you.
And I know that we'll be having Collision Band out of St. Kitts, and we have Gusty, Gus Boss, and his band out of St. Thomas, who will be the bands for Juve. And then there'll also be a wet fete. So, yeah, a lot of great activity for St. John. Of course, Juve starts at sunrise. And these days, the sun will come up like around, I think it'll come up like around 5:15. At least it seems like that to me. So, so I encourage everybody to come over to Love City. I don't think there's no other Juve like Love City Juve.
To be honest, you are absolutely correct. And I'll go a step further.
It's sweet.
The carnival in St. John on a whole is just a different level. Like, it's a different experience. And when I say different, it's electrifying. I have been to all 3 carnivals, and I almost scared to go on record and say that St. John is literally the most liveliest. Like, it's the smallest, but they say small axe cut down big tree. St. John's festivities, the people, the atmosphere, the village is just electrifying. It's just so much energy. It's always a good vibe over there. So I hope people go
Don't-
over and
Don't
continue
get me
to add to
wrong,
that.
but I kind of in the same breath with you.
Okay, good. So me
St.
ain't
Thomas
beat
and-
up alone.
St. Thomas and St. Croix, I don't get gray hairs growing like every place, right? But St. John, it just feel a little bit different. So, prior to it'll be rough.
Of
But
course, the
making sure we give
preparation
St.
is.
John- Make sure giving St. John what was just due. That's always work. But once it's happening, once it's in the mix, yeah, that's the one that I have to be honest. I have the most fun with. I enjoy the most. I'm the most relaxed. So I really really can't wait. Really am excited. Again, we're honoring a couple people this year. We have Miss Gwen Dagu is our village honoree. Then we have Miss Margaret Sayer as the food fair honoree. And then the parade marshals is going to actually be past royalties from St. John. So all of the past royalty will come up as the parade marshals for St. John this year.
Oh, I love that.
Something different.
Okay. Division of festivals, I see you. Okay.
Yeah, well, I gotta give that. It's a festival team, but Miss Leona Smith, she and her team came up with that concept. I thought that was a very cool
That is
concept
cool.
to honor. Yeah, to honor a couple people well.
I could imagine.
Yeah, a couple people well who they're coming home, coming home to enjoy the festivities, and so we encourage people to come over. Like
And it's
I
a
said again, St.
70th
John's-
year.
St.
It's
John
a big year.
This is 70th year. Yeah, and it don't finish just then. Of course, on the 3rd, you also have now that you also have Juve, you also will have the Emancipation Day program, which will happen at Slim Man's parking lot. Every year they do a reenactment of the revolt.
The July 3rd.
So the July 3rd revolt. And that's basically what their carnival has a purpose.
I love
right?
that.
They
You
have
said
a
that with your
purpose.
chest, Ian. They carnival have a purpose.
Yeah, I mean, some of them. I love my other two, but some of them,
This is your baby.
St. John have a purpose. St. John have a specific reasoning behind of it, and so we give them big kudos for that. So you have the Emancipation Day program. I'm encouraging all my young people, man, do not sit down at home, try to make it. You're already going to be in St. John because of the Juve. So you might as well just slide on over to Slim Man's parking lot, check it out, get some history, learn you something, right? Get some knowledge about our home and our ancestries. And so that's the cool thing about this switch, this pivot with Juve to the Emancipation Day is that there's an opportunity for a lot of people to come out and actually be engaged with learning something about our history
and culture.
and
I
our
love
ancestry,
that.
our culture. Then there's a torchlight parade that same night. This is something that we've implemented, kind of new with festivals. It's a torchlight parade. So again, just based off of culture, there's going to be torches in Cruz Bay. There's like a little parade where we go around with torches. That kicks off at 7 p.m. again on July 3rd, and then of course July 4th is the big day parade. Starts at 11 a.m. from National Park Field. Fireworks and goes into the night, and of course, we have 7 nights of awesome
action,
quality entertainment in the village. I'll just go ahead and tell you, because I know everybody been like, where the rest of it? What going now?
Okay, wait. Okay, so before we get into that, wait. Before you give me the exclusive, I just want to let anybody know that if they just tuned in, we're talking with Ian Turnbull for the Division of Festival. We're discussing St. John's 70th year anniversary celebration. Mr. Turnbull just went down the entire listing of festivities, which will be starting on this Saturday from June 8th up until July 4th. He is about to spill some tea and give us some exclusives on the village, but we're going to do that when we come back. However, I got to do a shameless plug. WTJX TV Channel 12 will definitely be streaming and airing the parade on July 4th. So make sure you tune in and you watch us live as we gave you a live, beautiful, colorful coverage on that. Shameless plug, Ian. Sorry.
Hey, no
Just had
problem, man.
to squeeze that in there.
you got to do that.
Yeah. You know, you gotta squeeze that in there. Make sure you guys tune in to channel WTJX channel 12. We stream on Facebook, and you know, the parade, we always give beautiful coverage. But we're gonna go to a break, you know, Ian. But I don't want to interrupt you're about to drop some gems, and I want those gems. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to a slight break. Again, I'm with Ian Turnbull, Division of Festival, St. John's 70th anniversary, 70 years of culture and class galore for St. John Celebration 2024. So basically, we just went through a skeleton lineup of the festivities from June 8th, which is this Saturday. Party start now. From June 8th to July 4th. June 8th to July 4th, right? And then when we come back from break, I'm going to reintroduce you again, Mr. Turnbull, and then we are going to dig a little deeper into the village, right?
Awesome.
All right, perfect. We'll be back after these messages.
The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters. The views and opinions expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.
Good morning and welcome back to Analyze This. My name is Shaniqua Robinson and I am here in the place of Neville James for today. Neville, I hope you're enjoying yourself. And I am on the line with Mr. Ian Turnbull for the Division of Festival. Ian, you're still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, Ian, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to, chit chat with me for a little bit today.
No problem.
St. John's 70th celebration, 70 years of culture and class galore for St. John Celebration 2024. 70 years, 70. And Mr. Turnbull just went down the list of activities and festivities starting from June 8th. We have the Panorama, June 16th, the Prince and Princess and Junior Miss pageant, June 22nd, the St. John Queen pageant. The 23rd is the food fair and coronation and the boat races. Friday, June 28th, we have the Children's Village and the Village Grand Opening. Now, there's a slight change to the schedule. There is no Juve on July 2nd. Again, the Juve has been changed to July 3rd. So, as Mr. Turnbull mentioned, you don't have to take a day off. It's official. July 3rd is the Juve. It's also Emancipation Day program and a torchlight parade. So be sure to save and muster up some energy so that you can take part in that as well. And then the big hoorah, the final day, July 4th, we have the parade and the fireworks, and the parade will be streamed by WTJX TV channel 12. Don't forget to tune in. And so Ian, you were getting ready to get into the village information. So I'm gonna just let you just take it away.
Let me go.
Yes.
All right. Village lineup is as follows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Friday, June 28th, we have Nadia Batson, Climax, Star Martin, Adamo, and Blind Days. Then on the Saturday,
wait. You can't just
I know.
you can't just rattle that off like that's nothing. You got slow that down a little bit. What?
Right.
In one night? Like, what time does the village start?
One night.
Let's start there.
7 p.m. and ends at 1 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
So between 7 and 1, I need you to just slow that line up down a little bit. It starts what date?
That's on the 28th of June. And guess who's in the building with me? Leona just walked in the building with me.
Hey, Leona.
Good morning to the people there.
Good morning, Leona. How you doing?
I am fine.
Yeah. So she is so happy she walked right in here. Just know she working hard, but she fresh though. That's what I do about Leona. Leona work hard, but she always fresh to death. But we excited. That's first night. That's the first night.
Okay,
in the village.
repeat the lineup again for the first night in the
We
village.
got Nadia Batson, Climax, Star Martin, Adamo, and Blind Days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Night
That's
one.
first night.
I tell you, St.
That's
John, they
night
just
one.
start with an explosion. They don't warm you up at all.
They ain't playing. We haven't even dropped this. Now we've dropped some of the other information out there, but we haven't dropped this. So I'll just drop it right now. You getting the exclusive.
Ooh.
Saturday, June 29th, Bungie Garland and Fayan.
What?
Yeah. So nobody ain't even know that. That just released that live with you.
Wow.
I'm not gonna get killed for it on the back end because we have things that we do a certain way, but. I like you. I like you, Shaniqua.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll give you that one. Bungie Garland and Fayan.
June 29th.
Kai used to formerly be Karimi.
Oh.
So we basically have Karimi, have Compa in the village. Cruz Rock from St. Croix. He'll be our Latin artist. St. John has a little Latin community that's right there as you come out of the boat. So Cruz Rock will be there giving some reggaeton and a little bit
a little Latin vibe.
Latin flavor. Shah HP and Mike Love will also be on that night. That's
this is the same night?
That we didn't have. We haven't. That's June 29th.
What?
That's June 29th. I'll give you June 30th. I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you everything so that they know that they need to listen to analyze this.
Yes.
Right. Right. Carnage on June 30th. Spectrum Band, and everybody been calling for this guy from Antigua, Tian Winter.
Ooh.
And Grandmaster.
What?
So that's another crazy night.
My chest.
That's night 3. That's night 3. Killing you in your chest.
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
They don't have no down night? Like, what? Normally the village have a night. You're like, okay, I can miss this night.
Last year, the St. Jonians then beat us up. They didn't think that we had bring up. So this year.
Well, this is payback. This is reparation because wow.
This is Emancipation Day, right? All right. So Monday, July 1st, we got Catch the Band, Lyrical, Top Notch Band out of St. Thomas, and Mr. Killer.
Wait.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wait.
Yeah.
I ain't even catch myself from June 28th. Let's go back to July 1st. What?
Yeah, July 1st is Catch the Band, Lyrical, Top Notch, and Mr. Killer.
Wow. Wow.
I got too much. I got too many guns.
I don't know if my chest could take it. Wow. And that's only July 1st.
Yeah, July 2nd. Let's go.
Ooh.
Ready? Asa Bantan,
What?
RVP, Triple K, and Extreme Band.
I am speechless. I don't have anything else to say.
Out of Tatola.
Wow.
Oh, you want July 3rd? Let's get on July 3rd. We ain't even give her July 3rd yet.
Wait, so this is another exclusive?
July 3rd is another exclusive. I ain't tell nobody to say. You know, I'm sorry to our next door neighbor.
But before you do that, we're doing Juve's with Collision Band. We're gonna try to have Collision Band and
Gus Bus.
Gus Bus.
Okay, okay.
That's the Juve on July 3rd.
Yeah. So July 3rd in the village. You got Reggae Dynasty,
Mm-hmm.
Richie Spice, Wyclef Jean, and Dexter Dapp.
Well, my piece.
That's an exclusive right there again.
Wow.
I like you, Shanika, so I give that to you. I know people are thinking about going over to Tatola. You don't have to do that.
Whoa.
You
Ian
don't
said
have to do that.
Interception.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll take that one. So just come over here. Just come over to St. John. Spend the weekend with us. Then
Wow.
on Thursday, July 4th, we have Wire to Wire. We have John Gatti, Cool Session, Patrice Roberts, and our very own legend, Pompa.
Wow.
PUMPA.
PUMPA.
Yeah. So we're excited, man. You know, we have a. I feel like we have a gun with 7 bullets in it.
What?
And
7?
You know, we ready to have. Well, actually, we have more than that because we have the other nights of St. John's celebration are just as going to be just as entertaining and just as you know, enjoyable for the people. So we encourage you. You know, we got a late start this year. I'll take that as a haircut on the chin.
Okay.
But you know, it ain't how
you start.
Right?
It's how you finish.
It's how you finish.
All right, good.
Correct.
Right. So
Wow.
all those people out there, stop sticking. Buy your tickets. 4th of July. You know, and again, the 5th of July. You might as well come because, you know, the 4th of July is on a Thursday.
Oh,
You could
runs
take
into
that
the
one day
weekend.
off. You could take that one extra day off and then stay, you know?
And maybe the
So-
governor might grant it us.
Wait, I mean, I don't.
She begging.
I don't know if we can get a 5th off
Yeah, we
because.
don't get our day. The people that might as well take the whole day.
So, but you know what, Ian? Instead of taking the 2nd, that would have been for Juve. They could just take the 5th.
Now they could take
Or
that.
transfer that and just make that an entire weekend. Because you know, St. John is a vibe. And stay at St. John for the remainder of the weekend and wine. You know, this is intense.
So after your party, you'll get like a wind down. You know, a wind down.
Beach and, you know, cool out.
Yeah.
Cool off, I should say.
I am in awe, number one. Number two, like I mentioned earlier, I'm afraid to mention it again. But, you know, St. John Village to be, you know, next level. It always has been. And, you know, you said that you got some pushback for releasing a little late, but ain't how you start. It's definitely how you finish. And I have to commend you and your team. I have to commend you and your team for always finishing strong. It doesn't matter if it's a day late, a dollar shot. It's always worth it and worthwhile. So I just want to commend you and your team, the Commission of Tourism. You guys continue to do what you do. You know, you do it well. And I have to thank you for the exclusive. Like, you're going to get in trouble, right, Ian?
I will get in trouble. I don't know if I got them coming, but like I said again, today was launch day anyway.
Okay.
So I'm here with you. So we'll be putting it out. You'll see it. It'll be on Facebook. People will get it.
So you're going to get in trouble for telling me that Bungie Garland and Fayan going to be here on June 29th and that Dexter Dapp's going to be on July 3rd.
But you know, we have a strategy for how we don't put things out, right? So, you know, I cannot just circumvent a little bit of the strategy today, only for the betterment of building my relationship with my Crucian counterpart.
Of course. Of course. You know, you're an honorary Crucian. You know that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know
I
that.
really appreciate that.
So if you're just tuning in, I'm here on the line with Ian Turnbull for Division of Festivals. We are discussing St. John's 70th celebration. Ian just dropped some dimes, literally, some exclusive. The village schedule is crazy. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It is high energy. It's entertaining. The village is from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm not sure how you guys are going to do that. I don't know, but hopefully I am there to see it in person and be a believer myself because I don't want to miss it.
If it fall over a little bit, if it go over a little bit, it go over,
Oh.
VIPD, they's our compatriots, but, we want, the biggest thing for us is making sure that people come out early, right?
Okay.
So, there's strategy behind everything that the Division of Festivals does, right? When you go to the major festivals across the globe,
Yes.
their festivals finish early,
Yes.
right? So we wanted to find a balance between, a little late and a little early, just to make.
Because we send folks in St. Thomas to get off work like 5, 6 o'clock. So,
Okay.
we try to extend the time a little longer.
Give them a little hour to,
Time, correct.
Okay. And who am I
And
speaking
then-
with? Let the community know who's chiming in with Mr. Turnbull.
Leona Smith.
Miss
Division
Leona
of
Smith.
Festivals, St. John.
Mhm.
Good morning.
Good morning. Just like gotta let them know who they're talking to. They're like, who's this lady chiming in? This is one of the bosses. She's chiming in because she know what she's saying. So, okay, so 7, you finish work 5, 6. Granted, you stay to work the entire time, right? No tea, no shade. It's carnival. A little,
It's that time of the year.
Yeah, we know how that goes. Okay, you get ready, you come down in the village. You be there from like 6:30, get a little standing room. What about chairs? Y'all allow chairs over there in St. John? How does that work? Because we know it's a thing
No.
in St. Thomas and St. Croix.
Well, it's open in the street. If you want to bring your chair, you can bring your chair. Sometimes tourism have chair with that. We can have the older folks sit down and so forth. But
On the side.
it's acceptable, but not inside the village, but outside and outer perimeter.
Okay.
And one of the things that we did last year was on that outer perimeter, so where the road is, the actual physical road is, we put like a screen back there. So people, people who don't necessarily want to be in the whole crowd. But this year we think that we're gonna have that overflow. We think that road is gonna be packed as well. Based off of what we've seen in St. Croix and St. Thomas, people been coming out to the village in high numbers. So, if you're under the sound of my voice, come over to the village early. Come on at 6 o'clock, 6:30 boat. Come on at 7 o'clock. We'll be going live, immediately. The first band will probably start at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we encourage people to come out and just enjoy themselves, The first event is this weekend, Panorama, 4 p.m. in Cruz Bay. Can't miss it.
Right after King of the Wings, just come over to St. John.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. But Ian, you suggesting people come over on the 6:30 boat. How many boats run? Like, how does that work? For someone that's visiting and doesn't know how the process is, they fly into St. Thomas. How do they get over to St. John? What does that look like for them?
So you fly into St. Thomas, you take a cab to Red Hook. The ferry, they run every hour on the hour. But since it's carnival time, as they full, they're going to be leaving.
Oh.
So once they full up, they'll leave.
Okay.
So usually it's just an hour on the hour. And then the ferry will leave a half an hour after the village closes. So we make sure everybody's safe. We're going to have crowd control. We're going to have nice fencing so we could have an order line. And we also, I want to alert the public that we'll have our searches, meaning TSA, to make sure we don't have no weapons and stuff coming over to St. John or vice versa.
Period.
Going back. So
Safety first.
everybody
Safety
can be
first.
safe.
We
Correct.
gotta shout out VIPD because they've done a remarkable job for St. Croix and St. Thomas festivities, and I have no doubt that they will do the same for St. John. And this is a shameless plug too, so that in case the village gotta go till 2, we already big them up and love, yeah, and you gotta make sure you bump them up a little bit just in case, bungee them.
Thank you, Thank you, Commissioner Martinez, in advance. Right?
Love that,
Correct.
love that. You got,
And also thanks Virgin Islands Port Authority.
Oh, definitely.
On the marine side, correct.
Definitely. You gotta work hand in hand. I'd love to see when the Virgin Islands entities come together just to make it happen for the betterment of the community, because it's just a great feel. Everybody work hard, we complain about everything, which we have the right to, but we also need to be able to have that ability to free up and put our hair down and just enjoy ourselves. We work hard and play harder here in the Virgin Islands. So if you're listening from abroad, make sure you come in, you fly in. Go into St. Thomas, you take the taxi, the safari, the bus, the cab to Red Hook. Then you leave from Red Hook, you jump on the ferry. Once the ferry full, right, Miss Smith? Once the ferry full, it leaving.
Correct.
Ain't no hour on the hour. Once it's full, it's taken off and you're there. It's about how far is it? If some people afraid about
It's
getting
about
motion.
15 minutes. It's a
15 minutes?
mhm.
Okay.
15 minutes ferry boat ride.
No.
So it's not long. It's not long.
You get
It's a
sick.
skip and a jump.
Well, a little what do you call it? The little patch that they put in. I mean, you stay outside. If you get like a little motion sickness and you go outside, you go to the top deck. It's a little better. You get the fresh
Correct.
air.
Yeah, correct.
It's a little better.
I don't think you're going to have time to get seasick anyhow.
I don't think so either. I mean, on your way back, depending on how much alcohol you consume, that might be a different story.
How much fun you have.
Yeah.
Correct. That just depends. And okay, so again, Division of Festival, Mr. Ian Turnbull, Miss Leona Smith. We're here discussing St. John's 70th anniversary. 70 years of culture and class galore for St. John Celebration 2024. Mr. Turnbull dropped a few gems for me this morning. I appreciate you. Love you long time, Ian. Thank you so much for giving us the exclusive and analyze this. If you missed the exclusive, I'm going to repeat it again because you're done in trouble already. So it don't matter. June 29th, Bunji Garland and Fayan is going to be in the village in St. John. And July 3rd, who we have in, Ian?
Next that up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Ian said you don't have to go to Tortola. Okay, Ian intercepted. Ian said we are doing it in St. John first. So make sure you just drop in St. John on July 3rd. And then we also, again, we have PUMPA. We have Pumpa in the village, okay? The A-list general. We have Adam O. We have, listen, St. John's village is just loaded. At this point, it is loaded from beginning to end.
Triple K.
Triple K. Y'all really unload the clip on this one. Asa, Patrice.
I think that's Asa first time too.
Antigua.
Tian Winter. We have Climax, Carnage. Yeah, I don't think there's a
RVP.
I don't think there's a band or artist that you guys didn't touch. I swear to you. So you guys, again, 70th anniversary celebration for St. John. Saturday, June 8th to Thursday, July 4th. Just keep in mind the Juve is no longer July 2nd. Do not ask for the day off on July 2nd. Take the day off on July 5th and go to the beach. But that's not a here or there. The Juve is July 3rd, okay? So Ian, Miss Smith, I would like to thank you both for joining me and analyze this. Again, my name is Shaniqua Robinson. I'm filling in for Neville James. And I just want to thank you guys. I have my next guest inside the studio, and I'm going to introduce them, and I'll be back after this short break. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good morning and welcome back to Analyze This on 93.1 FM. I'm Shaniqua Robinson. I am your host today, standing in for Neville James. And so far, I've had Chantel Brown with Chance of all trades, beauty salon, and character development summer camp. I just came off the line with Mr. Ian Turnbull and Miss Smith discussing St. John's Carnival festivities that's going to be happening starting this weekend. And I have here in studio with me some amazing, fun, talented people. And they are a part of the Alliance Youth Group. So I have here Sharon Bartley, who's the president. I have here one of the players, Mr. Carter Rojas. He's 10, but he's so awesome. You guys are going to hear in a little bit. And I have here his mom, who is Sarah Maynard, and she is the director of activities, aka she does everything. So you guys are here to discuss the Father's Day weekend basketball tournament. Now, Alliance, tell me a little bit about the Alliance Youth Group, Mr. Bartley.
Good morning, everybody. Well, the Alliance Youth Group was founded in 2016. Myself, Ludwig Feely, everybody call him Biggs. We decided to start the group to give youths in the territory opportunity to play basketball. Biggs, Mr. Seeley, was my coach from the time I was 6 years old. So in 2016, I approached them and said, hey, ain't really much teams right now from St. Croix. Let's start a team. And him and I decided to start a team. So we've been around for about 8 years now, dealing with the children.
So when you say start a team, you start a basketball team, right?
Correct.
And what is the age range?
We have as young as 6 and we go up to 18.
Wow. So this tournament is on from June 13th to the 16th in Central High Gym.
Correct.
$5 entry.
Correct.
What should we expect at this tournament?
Before I go, I want to say on Saturday, the games will be played at Complex simultaneously, as well
Ooh.
as Central.
So it's a big tournament.
It should be.
Okay, that means it's a lot of games.
That's the plan.
Okay, to shut down the 2 high school gyms, you know it's a lot happening.
We have 38 games scheduled for the weekend. Wow. So
whoa.
Should be good.
Wow.
We have the typical local teams on St. Croix. Us, Guidance.
Who's us?
Alliance.
Okay.
We have Positive Guidance. We have Hoyas. We have a new entry of a team called Thunder. This is their debut, so we'll see what they bring to the table. I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay.
And we also have some heavy hitters from St. Thomas coming in. We have the Process. They're bringing 3 teams over.
Wow.
And
wait, that one group?
That one organization, they're bringing 3 teams
What
over.
is the age range for this tournament?
So the youngest division is the junior division. That's for 10 and under.
Okay.
Then we have 12 and under,
Okay.
15 and under, 18 and under, and we have an open division.
What?
We don't want to call it the men's division because women will be
can
playing.
play too?
Well, they will be playing.
Oh,
Our open team has a lady on the team, so
Okay.
yeah. So we want to call it's
Love
the
that
open
for us.
division. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So
So the other teams from St. Thomas, you are listing any
yeah.
teams from St. John?
No team from St. John.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. And then Raw is bringing their 18U team from St. Thomas, which they have a very good team. So when they
Ooh.
come, the game's going to be tight for sure.
Okay, so this is a highly competitive, this is what, a 5 division,
Yes.
5 division tournament?
5.
Wow.
5.
All I'm going to say is wow. To put a tournament together with 1 division is one thing.
Correct.
But 5 divisions, and this is how Miss Maynard comes into play. So now I'm understanding the dynamics of what's really happening here. So we have the Alliance Youth Group Father's Day weekend basketball tournament from June 13th to June 16th. 3 days. 4. Yeah, it is 4. 4 days at the Central High Gym. $5 entry. Some of the games will be played simultaneously at Complex.
On Saturday.
On the Saturday.
Yes.
5 divisions.
Correct.
So what is the order, Sarah, if you don't mind answering this one? What is the structure? So if I am taking my son and I want him to see a Division 1 game, are the games set up where it's Division 1 first, then Division 2, then 3? Or is it interchanging? Like what does that look like for a spectator or someone that's coming that has no idea about basketball and they want to see a particular age grade?
So for the most part, the younger players will play first. So on Thursday night, our first game will be a junior division, which is 10 and under.
Okay.
And we'll have a 12 and under game. Then we'd have 2 15 and unders, then a 18 and under. And it'll pretty much run like that.
Balance.
Correct.
Okay.
And the open division will be.
I was like, the what?
The open division will be the last of the night. And Saturday, the younger teams will be playing in complex. So the
Okay.
junior division and the 12U and the 15U will be played in complex, whereas the 18U and the men and the open division will be played at Central. We do have one junior division game that will be played at Central on Saturday night. Because, everyone loves to see the little kids play. So right before the open division plays their finales, we're going to have a junior division game.
Wow.
That should be fun.
So how many teams do you, Alliance, have?
In the tournament?
Yes. Wow.
6.
Wait a
6.
minute.
I have to count 6.
I have to ask because I'm familiar, I'm the assistant coach for complex basketball team. I've played basketball throughout my high school and college career. So I follow the out season. I see Alliance everywhere. Okay? I've seen you guys in so many different age range. I'm like, wait, how many? They have to have multiple teams. I have family members and very close friends that play with your program. So first of all, I want to commend you for the job that you've been doing from 2016 in the community. Today I had a young lady earlier too. We're talking about people that are giving back, people that are not dying with the torch in their hands. They're passing it along. And I know you don't have the formula, you don't have the recipe, you don't have it all together. But as you grow and you're working on it, you are still passing it along. So you're growing and learning and teaching at the same time. So I want to commend you and your organization for, first of all, even coming up with this idea to just put this into play from 2016. Okay? Gotta give you guys your flowers, because dealing with the youth and dealing with young adults is very difficult.
Very challenging.
It's very, very. So when we say very difficult, we don't even mean on the court. The basketball part is the easy part. Teaching them to dribble, shoot, all that. That's the easy part. The hard part is outside of that. Correct. The character development, just them in school, just their home. Everything plays a role. So you're not just a basketball mentor. You're not just helping with a basketball team. You're molding the next generation of young men and young women, in your respective right. Yes. So I want to commend you and thank you for just giving back to the community and doing that. If you're just tuning in, I'm here with the Alliance group. They are having a Father's Day weekend basketball tournament. I'm actually glad that you guys are having something to do on Father's Day weekend. They always big up the moms, and there are a lot of active dads. There are a lot of dads that are in the community doing a lot. Right, Jamar? Let's pick up Jamar. There's a lot of dads out here, So I personally feel that this is a good outing, for men and women, family setting. Family, are they gonna have food and drinks at the tournament and stuff like that? What is it gonna look like? If I'm here for the weekend and I'm just popping up, what to expect when I walk into the gym, Miss Maynard?
Lots of activities. So absolutely food. We will have a concession.
I like to eat.
For sure. And we're trying to broaden our concession just a little bit, not the regular chicken and Johnny cake or pizza or candy
What's on the menu,
burgers.
Sarah?
So
What's on the menu?
we have chicken and Johnny cake, of course.
Classic.
We're going to have on a Saturday, we're going to have a big pot of roast con pollo. We're going to sell. We have veggie lasagna. We have to look out for the veggies, the vegans, the vegetarians. Last night we had a meeting with our board, and we just got a parent to donate salmon burgers. So we're going to have salmon burgers, hamburgers, of course, hot dogs, fries. We also going to have someone else cooking with barbecue chicken, rice, beans. So with the tournament, we want to have the community support our organization. So we are going to have a no food from outside policy come in.
Naturally.
So they can support our concessions. So because of that, we want to give them a wide variety of food. We don't want them to have to go out to buy food, especially with our traveling teams come over. Sometimes it's easier for them to just stay in the gym all day, depending on their schedule. Correct. So we want to give them a wide variety of food. So we definitely plan to have some good cook-ups, not just the regular fried food, but also food that they can sit and enjoy. We have a couple of people making some local juices, sorrel.
I'll cover all the bases.
All that good stuff, not just the sodas, waters, and
Alliance.
Gatorades. Yeah. So we definitely, our prezi over here want to have some fish going on too. So we're working that out.
Fish, I like patfish.
Correct.
I like patfish, never hurt nobody.
I like patfish or something, So we definitely want to cater to everyone. And we also want to make it, available that they don't have to go outside and buy food. They can come in, sit, eat, enjoy the games. They don't have to leave and come back, and give them that wide variety of selections.
Well, I love that because tournament life. Once you go from the morning, that's it. You're not leaving till it's over.
Correct.
You stay all day, so it'll be good. You ain't gotta go outside and run, go McDonald's and eat in the car and come back in. Everything is a one-stop shop.
Correct.
So I have here with me Mr. Carter. Carter, how are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. So Carter is 10. And what team do you play on with Alliance?
I play for the 10U team.
Oh, the 10U team, 10 and under.
Yeah.
Oh, so what position do you play?
I play the point guard or
Ooh.
power forward.
Oh, power forward. Which one is your favorite, point guard or power forward?
Point guard.
You know what? Just from when you walk through the door, just based on your personality, you like to control the game, right?
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, don't be modest. It's okay. The point guard run the show. I'm a point guard. I mean, I'm tiny. I don't have a choice. Well, you're tiny, but it's a big responsibility. So what has been your favorite part with being a part of the Alliance group?
Spending time with my coaches, helping me get better at basketball, competing with other people.
I love that for
other
you.
Teams.
Do you get to travel with the team?
Yes, we just came back from the Roy Peterson Senior Tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Just like last week.
Where was that?
St. Thomas.
Oh, and how was that experience for you?
It was good. We won 3rd place.
Oh, wow. That's
For
great.
the first time. Let me throw that in there. So this is the first time we have a 10U division.
Okay.
For quite some time. We've always had one, but we really just getting it back into play. As the kids grow up, they all age out. They age out, they age out, they age out. So we have to continue building from the ground up. So these, I call them my babies. So I work really closely with the 10, 12 team, and they've been putting in so much work. And the Roy Peterson tournament came up and we said, we have to take them. We have to take them, let's throw them in the fire. Let's give them this competition. Let's see how they do. And they went out there and they played so hard. They
I know.
worked
I was
hard.
watching the games.
Yeah, they worked hard and they came in 3rd place, which was awesome and amazing for their first time.
Gotta shout out Dylan,
Yes.
my boy Dylan and Jace,
Yes.
Jace Boogie. I was watching the games. I was streaming the games on Facebook. You guys played very well.
Thank you.
You showed great sportsmanship and resilience. You did a great job.
Thank you.
And Mr. Carter, you look familiar. You were royalty. You passed royalty or something. What's happening? What you been getting into? What school do you go to?
I was Pearl B Prince for 2022 and 2023.
I know you look familiar.
Yeah.
And what school do you go now?
Pearl B still.
Pearl B.
Yeah.
You are a well-spoken young man, a 10-year-old, and you are not afraid of anything. Your future is super bright, and I love that for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, with traveling and with the team, what was your favorite part of that tournament?
Probably just the games, playing the games, watching watching how we develop from. We couldn't even dribble, shoot, anything. And next thing you know, we just come out here competing in the Roy Peterson. We come out 3rd place.
Wow.
It was fun, very fun.
That's good. So you see your hard work. You see where you started from to where you are now.
Yes.
I love that for you guys. And Sarah, you mentioned that there are gaps. Like even with coaching, once you take a break, you have to start over from scratch. Sure. And I don't know if people really understand the magnitude of that start over. It's like retraining someone to ride a bike. They say when you ride a bike, you never forget. Well, not with basketball. You have to continue to work on that. So what Alliance is basically doing, you guys have a section, a division for every grade.
Correct.
So when every age. Yeah. So when they when they age out of one, they go into a next. So these boys are playing together from elementary.
Correct. Some of our boys that's playing in the open division, they're 19 now and they've been playing with Alliance since they were 11 or 12.
Wow.
So that chemistry is unmatched.
Yeah, no, that is the thing.
The chemistry is
because to gel a team and mold a team together is one thing. And then what about school? So they played in school together. A lot of them are in the same teams in school.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Most of Alliance is on Pearl B team.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Pearl B and Central.
I noticed that. I was like, is this like a graduation? The team, they literally, I'm like, they're playing the outside league. So these young men are literally playing basketball all year round. There's no basketball season here on St. Croix. I see them play in the school league and then during the summer and then during Christmas time. And I'm like, wait, okay, then you start to recognize the faces and the skills and the abilities. I'm like, no, they're playing together. Like, this is amazing. This is the type of program that, promotes growth. And by the time they reach on that collegiate level, they're unstoppable because they have been doing this. It's like repetitions. They've been doing it so much. So if you're just tuning in again, I'm here with the Alliance Group. They're doing a Father's Day weekend basketball tournament, 4 days, June 13th to the 16th. Central High Gymnasium. It's a $5 entry. They're going to get all the food. If you're a foodie, they get all the food. They got rice and beans and roast compote, you said, Sarah?
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. They're going to have everything. Oh, thank you. They're going to have everything literally available there. It's a family fun day. It's a one-stop shop.
Correct.
Fathers, mothers, if you guys have anything to do, even if you don't have anything to do, you drop in and you just make it a day. It's a thing.
Yep.
So we have a raffle also, a Father's Day raffle, right? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take a break shortly. And when I come back, we're gonna reintroduce everyone, let everyone know who's here. I'm here with the amazing Carter. Like, Carter is like a superstar. I don't know, Sarah, you like 20 points.
My hands full.
When I tell you
but-
20 points, your hands on your heart.
Correct. Well, we're going to throw in there too. I see he did this. So on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
Carter's actually going to be doing some DJing over at the Complex Gym.
Wait. Okay, wait. Carter, you are a jack of all trades. I love you. I'm gonna have to adopt him.
Listen. He's been
I-
working hard
wait,
on his set.
he's
Shout out to
gonna
Big
be-
Cat Buju
What?
for giving him all the ones and twos.
You a
And
DJ? Okay. You know what? Yeah, Carter is a man. At 10, he was a prince of Pearl B. He's a point guard running the show, even though he's a power forward, but he's a point guard. He's running the show, the man with the plan. He's been on Alliance since, how old is he? 10? How old has he been?
he
Like
just
8?
Yeah.
8? Okay. So you're a freshman. You're a freshman on the squad, but you're a big boss. And it's like, how you start, it's how you finish. That's what matters for the day. And okay, Carter, we gonna get back to you in a little bit. We're gonna talk about the raffle. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the tournament, and then we're gonna talk about how you're gonna be spinning on the ones and twos in Complex.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be back after this short break. Good morning and welcome back to Analyze This. I am Shaniqua Robinson. I am filling in for Neville James, and I have here with me the Alliance Youth Group. If you're just tuning in, the Alliance Youth Group is a basketball empire. That's it. That's all. They have a basketball team for each age group, starting from
10U.
From 10U to
18.
Open, and even 18U
Yeah,
is
open.
open league.
Correct.
And when they say open league, ain't a man league, because women are welcome to join and play as well. But this amazing group is here because we're talking about their Father's Day weekend basketball tournament that is happening next week from the 13th to the 16th, 4 days. Central High Gymnasium. We have how many teams?
I think it's 18 teams, I think.
We have a lot of teams. We have teams from St. Croix. We have teams coming over from St. Thomas. We have so many games occurring that on Saturday, it's going to be split. We're going to have half the games in Central High and half the games at the St. Croix Educational Complex. It is a family affair. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your loved ones. They're going to have food. And when I say food, not the regular chicken and Johnny cake. They're going to have that too. But they're going to also have a variety of things, to lasagna, veggie lasagna, and they might get a little patfish in there, a little, turn a little extra razzle dazzle. I like mine with onions and peppers, just in case.
Well, I ain't gonna be the one cooking.
Okay, Sarah, that's like that. Hint. I like a little extra, and sass. And I'm here with Mr. Sean Bartley, who is the president. I'm here with Miss Sarah Maynard, who is the director of activities and literally the jack of all trades. When you're the director of activities, you don't have a specific title. You just do everything. You make everything happen. And Sarah, just how Mr. Bartley introduced you to me, I know that he is grateful for you. I know that the Alliance family is grateful for your assistance. Trust me, I know how hard it is to be you're the go-to. And to keep it organized and structured. I've always seen you guys in the community. You guys are always well put together, well dressed, well behaved, well mannered. Everything is always put together very, very nicely. So from 2016 to now, I commend you guys for, just being a part of the community. I think this is one of the organizations that a lot of young men, they're like, we want to be a part of Alliance. Like, they watch you guys and they're like, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to be a part. So continue being that for the youth of the community. But the real star today, we ain't even talking about y'all anymore. We have here Mr. Carter. Carter Rojas, he's 10 years old. He plays with 10U. He's a part of the Alliance basketball empire, as I like to call it now. That's a new name, okay? Y'all's an empire. This is an empire. Y'all got like 20 divisions. I know it's over-exaggerating the number, but you get the gist, The basketball empire. This is a legacy. And Mr. Carter here is not only the point guard for the 10U, he will also be DJing at Complex on Saturday. Now, is there a time frame for this DJ segment? What time you gonna be DJing, Carter?
Basically all night, I guess.
What do you mean all night?
Well,
as long as he's not playing, he's gonna be there doing his little one.
So Carter is the house DJ for the Saturday.
Correct.
He's a house DJ. What? He's a house DJ?
I guess, yeah.
What? So Carter was a former prince for Pearl B. He is on the 10U team, and he is also a DJ. Who will shout out? Who teach you your DJing skills?
Shout out Big Cat Sound, Biju. He bought me my whole DJ set to DJ, cause I had loved doing it ever since I just watched he do it. I asked him, can I do it? He would help me play. I would ask him, can I play? But he would be doing gigs and stuff like that. So Christmas came, he bought me a DJ set so I could do my own DJ. And here we are.
Big up, Bojo.
Practicing. I could DJ Saturday night for Alliance tournament.
This is the next generation. We talk about passing the torch and paying it forward. Now, Bojo ain't slick. That's an investment. He know what he doing there. Cause when he ready to hang off his hat, he about to be like, "Carter, look, I got a gig, right? I got something else to do. We gonna split this." And that's just building another empire in itself. So I am proud of you, Carter. I'm proud of your ability to articulate, your ability to speak and just be great in your own right. Okay?
Thank you.
So anytime I see you, just know that Shaniqua is a fan. You could tell them, do you have a fan? I will come and I will dance to your dance them. If you have a school, anything you have going on, you call me and you let me know. Sarah, you let me know so I can support Carter.
Absolutely.
He has a new fan right now.
Absolutely.
Okay? So I will be to the game on Saturday. I don't even know who playing Central, but I come in just to hear you DJ.
Got it.
Okay?
Yep.
So I will be there on that Saturday. If you're just tuning in, they have a Father's Day raffle. So how can you? Okay, so let me tell them what's being raffled first, and then you let me know how they can participate. So the first prize is a 2-night stay at DV Carina Bay. Okay, Alliance. Okay. And then the second prize is a tablet from Vaya with 1 year free service.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shout out Vaya. Jennifer Masarangas King.
Yes,
That's my
ma'am.
girl at
Always
Vaya.
coming through clutch, Jennifer. Thank you.
I don't even want to stray too much, but Jennifer is the real deal.
Absolutely.
She is a supporter of the community. She supports each and every one of us. Jennifer, I love you long time. That's my girl.
Facts.
And third prize is round trip tickets on Seabourn Airlines to Sangwang.
Sangwang.
Man, this is okay. So tell me. Okay, so wait. So it's $2 per chance or $10 per book, and the drawing date is on June 16th.
Actual Father's Day. Yes.
And this is gonna be drawn where at the tournament.
Yes. You don't have to be present to win.
Okay. First prize, 2 nights at Divi. Second prize, tablet from Vaya with 1 year free service. Third prize, round trip ticket on Seabourn Airline. There's a QR code here on the poster that you can scan. I'm going to scan it now because I want to buy 2 books. Okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Buy from you? Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. Me and you. Okay? But before you leave, I'm going to buy 2 books from you. Okay?
Got it.
Because any one of these prizes is a win-win-win for me.
Yes.
Like, I don't understand how you guys level this off because it could go either way.
It really can.
These are amazing prizes.
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely shout out to your sponsors and everyone that
Absolutely.
involved in making this possible.
For sure.
So for the listening audience, how do they get to sign up for this raffle?
So it's shared on our Facebook page. All of our players basically have raffle books also.
Okay.
So
Like
they could-
physical books?
Actual
Okay.
physical books. If they don't have any, you can go to our Facebook page, Alliance Youth Group. It's constantly shared with the QR code. Scan. You could just say your name, enter all the information in PayPal in the memo section, and we enter you into the raffle that way.
So if digitally, so the paper tickets, you got the paper tickets, right? When I buy my raffle from Carter before he leaves, get you Carter, right? Are you gonna print it, and how are you gonna raffle it? How does that work? Both with having participants digitally and paper.
So yeah, we'll print it out.
Okay.
So Carter's
I need
my
to make sure my 20 tickets.
No,
getting
absolutely.
Okay.
He's my little right hand man. Honestly,
Love
I
that.
have went through so many tickets in printing and doing this raffle. We did a little prize, a little razzle here with our players. If they sold a certain amount of tickets, they get our prezi. I hold you to it that they're gonna get any sneakers if they sell what they need to sell.
Pause. Wait.
Up to $200.
Up to $200.
Oh, wait.
Let me try it.
Okay. 'Cause I am like, wait a minute. Any what? Because I know somebody that their kid has like 4 Yeezys. I ain't gonna call any names, but I'm like, a Yeezys? Like what? Like 4, Not
Correct.
one, not on a special occasion. So I'm like, you gonna offer some sneakers, Sean? I mean, you better put a cap on that. Cause, okay, all right. So when are you deciding which player gets the most tickets? How does that work in house for you guys? When is that gonna happen?
It'll be June 16th. They have up until the day of the drawing.
So are you gonna announce the player that got that too, or is that something you guys gonna do in house? Because now you said it publicly, because I want to know.
We're gonna announce it there.
Okay, yeah, you might
We're
as
gonna
well. You have
announce
to.
it
You have to
there.
say the player that da. This is what you're gonna get. You have to put that out there.
We was going to do it internally, but since you putting
No,
the pressure on us.
Yeah.
Correct.
You
for
now I
sure.
want to know. I don't want to have to call Sarah and be like, Sarah, so Carter win or what going on? Like, I need to know.
No.
Okay.
We're gonna announce it there. We're
Okay.
gonna announce
I
it
would
there.
say there are 2 that they're going to be hard to beat, for sure. They, so far, apart
Really?
from the rest, I don't see
You
anybody
don't drop any
catching them.
hints or no? Who the 2 so far?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
I will drop one hint. They both attend St. Croix Educational Complex.
Oh wow, they got an advantage. Don't worry, Carter. We're gonna work on your number count because they can't be that far ahead than Carter, okay? So you guys, if you're gonna buy a raffle, reach out to Carter. Make sure you hit up Sarah, get them raffles from Carter. Right, Kada? We try and get you them sneakers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna work on that, Mr. DJ.
Well, I just got a little inside scoop here that we're going to try a little razzle dazzle to our prize. And we're going to do a 1 hour shoot by Shot by Sin. Have you been shot by Sin?
Ooh.
So we're going to throw that prize in there. We're going to throw
A little
that
Ford-
in there.
a little Ford prize?
This is an Analyze This special
But
that
you know
we're going
what?
to throw in for a 1 hour photo shoot
You know
with
what?
Shot by Sin.
We're getting a lot of little we're dropping a lot of dimes today and Analyze This, you know.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ian Turnbull earlier, he dropped some exclusive for the division of festivals, what's happening in St. John. Alliance Youth Group coming in and letting you know, okay, we got 3 prizes and they all just like I said, you could flip the prizes back to front and it upside down, rearrange them, and they're still worth.
Awesome prizes.
Still amazing prizes. For those of you that may be tuning in recently, Father's Day basketball tournament, Alliance Basketball Empire, because they have a division for each child from 10 years old, coming straight up out of high school. Like I said, basketball is something, it's not like a bike. Once you fall off, you just have to keep working on it year round. And I commend you guys for just continuously putting in that time and dedication and effort with these young people. I won't say young gentlemen, but you know, you got woman, gotta balance it. Father's Day basketball tournament, June 13th through the 16th, Central High Gym. Saturday, DJ Casa gonna be in the building on the 1s and 2s, dropping it, popping it, doing it. Listen, I really wish you had bring like a little, like, I am so excited to see him in action.
He's good.
I heard. I am so excited. So I want everyone to follow you guys on Facebook and Alliance. What is the Facebook name, Sarah?
Alliance Youth Group.
Alliance Youth Group.
Yep.
So if you're tuning in, make sure you go to Alliance Youth Group. Click that link, that PayPal link. Make sure you join the raffle. This is definitely going towards the team. It supports the team. It's amazing prizes. First prize, 2-night stay at Divi Carina Bay. Second prize, tablet from Via with 1 year free service. Third prize, round trip tickets to Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Fourth prize, Shot Basin, 1 hour photo shoot. He may, Jamar's a little lenient. If it take a little more than an hour, don't worry.
He gonna low it.
Just tell him Chiniqua send you. And we gonna work on that.
And Shot by Sin is the official photographer for the tournament, so he'll be there every night. So dress to impress, guys. He's gonna be snapping.
You already know. Okay, I love that. I just want to commend you guys again for the work that you're doing. I'm glad that we got you on air so that we can have a little bit more time to get, people involved and for people in the community to know what's happening. Is there anyone that you guys would like to shout out? I know this is a lot of work.
I like to shout out my dad, Remedy Productions, for all the flyers he done for us, our Alliance flyer he did for us, our tickets, all of that stuff that he did. He designed for us our basketball tournament.
Kirk.
Kirk.
That's my boy. Okay. You see what I like? The sense of community. You guys have like an all-star team on and off the court. Yep. Because it takes that effort and that energy to be put into you guys in order for you to be successful at the end of the day. Yeah, you might be going in and putting in the work in the gym, but somebody have to be on a computer making it happen too. Sure. Somebody have to be running the streets and making it happen. Somebody have to be doing what they're supposed to do on the court for it to all work. So I just want to commend you guys and just thank you for being a guest with me today. We're wrapping up shortly now, right now, but I just want to give you your flowers while you're here because this is amazing. By the way, I'm going to win one of the raffles. I put it on the record now. I'm going to win one. It's not rigged or anything. I just tell you put it in the universe. I'm going to win one.
Speak it out there.
Okay? Mm-hmm. And my question is, can you win more than once? If your name get pulled twice, what is the rules on that?
I don't know if I thought about that.
I would say yes.
I feel so too.
I would say yes.
I feel so too. If it's yours, it's yours.
It's yours.
Okay.
Hey.
Sarah's like, ooh. She asking the hard-hitting questions. I mean, you can't wait until it happens to...
That's an easy one for me. That means you bought more than one ticket. So.
Correct. I'm about to load off card right now with my QR code. Like, what? And then guess what? If I win the Shot by Sin photography photo shoot, I'm going to just sell it. I'm going to flip it. I'll be like, you know what? Oh, my goodness. But you guys are great. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing role models on and off the court. I love and appreciate what you're doing for the community. I see your works. I see your water sills. If you are ever, your colors are maroon and white, right? You guys, if you're seeing the water sales, you just support them. How can they contact you? If somebody wants to say, hey, I want to bring some cases of water, I need to donate a box of chicken, or like, I want to help you guys out. Who do we contact, or how do we get to be a part of this amazing organization?
They are pointing to me.
Use
of
the
course.
boss. Use the boss.
They can definitely reach out to me for any donations, any sponsorship, anything needed. They just reach out and I'll be there.
And who is me?
Me, Sarah Maynard.
And how can they find you, Miss Maynard?
They can reach me at 786-886-9172.
Perfect. Or you can shout out. You can
hit me up on the Facebook page also.
Yes.
I run the Facebook page too, so they can definitely send a message privately on our Facebook page. They can do it that way. Anybody they know in the organization, they can reach out to them as well.
Speaking of organization, real quickly, who are the coaches of the division teams?
So for the 10U division, it's Ludwig Seeley. Everybody knows him as Biggs. He coaches the 10U and the 12U team. We have two 15U teams. So one of the 15U coaches will be myself and Jerome Nathaniel. Everybody know him as Hypes.
Yes.
And then the other team will be Mountain, Charles Seeley. And then the 18U team and the 18U team coach is Sean Greenwich. And
Snapper.
the open
Snapper.
I didn't want to say that, but Snapper.
Snapper.
And
Everybody know him as Snapper.
and the open division coach is Lanice Bow. So she's a player coach.
Period.
For the open
Who run the
team.
world?
Girls.
Okay. I want to shout out your empire, shout out your team, shout out your players, shout out everyone
Our
that makes it.
parents,
Oh,
the
you know the
community,
parents
for
is
sure.
every single one of you guys for just putting together such an amazing event. Father's Day weekend basketball tournament, June 13th to the 16th. Be sure to check it out. You won't be disappointed. Saturday, go over and see my boy Carter on the 1s and 2s. He's gonna be DJing all day. Carter, don't worry, they better run you a check, okay? We're gonna walk on down the back end. They gotta run you a check. So thank you guys for tuning in to Analyze This. I'm Shaniqua
The views
Robinson,
and
filling in
opinions
for Neville.
expressed on Analyze This are entirely those of the on-air participants and do not reflect those of the station's board, management, staff, or underwriters.